Hey, what's up, everybody? It is GleeCon, and I am here to go. Bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We're going to do another Scholomance run today, and this run should be cool. Everybody is really... Sounds like most people join this run so they get a chance at Dark Runes. We have a couple quests we're going to turn in as everybody heads this way. So stay a while and listen as we get our second run of Scholomance off. We did get an Invader Scourge Stone. It's our first one, so I was... Corruptors, I mean, so we're going to turn that in on camera.
Need help? Safe travels.
I turned in all the other stones off camera, but we've already done that. A Corruptor's Scourge Stone is the insignia of the Scourge's overlords. A powerful being that holds a position of authority over the Scourge will always possess one. To slay such a malevolent creature would surely advance the cause of the Argent Dawn and all good causes. On behalf of the Argent Dawn, I'll give you a valor token in exchange for just a single one of these insignia. Use caution in acquiring one, being Tessa. Such powerful beings are not to be trifled with.
Congratulations, adventurer. I am pleased to award you with an Argent Dawn valor token. To acquire a valor token in such a manner indicates that you are a true hero in the cause of good. We value all effort brought to bear against the Scourge, but to take down one of their leaders is to truly deliver onto them a crushing defeat for the Dawn, my sister. Be careful.
Alright, so, whoopity-doo-dah. Got that one taken care of. They asked if we could kill Araj out in front first. I said I don't really care. I'll do it, but if the rest of the party's in a rush, we'll do it after. Alright, we're also going to turn in the deeds while we're right here. Ensure my future, and I shall ensure yours.
There is but one more task that I must ask of you, adventurer. With the deeds recovered, there is but one thing left to do. Alexei must be killed. With him dead, I need not ever worry about an unscrupulous gang of mercenaries seeking my head. It's a simple task. Alexei hides under the protection of the Horde, at the Bulwark. No, I do not expect you to just walk up and kill him. I want his head. How you get it? Well, that part is up to you. That type of behavior is below one of my noble upbringing.
The fortune is mine, Alexei. Your end comes soon. So we have to travel to the Bulwark and kill that dude. I'm not really worried about that today. That's not the real goal of the story. But we can go ahead and mark off the spreadsheet that we did it. So let's just take care of that. That way we'll also have something to do on our mission here. So we did do the Barov family fortune. Cool. We'll do a few more. There's a few that come out of this. Which does allow us to check that box and pick up the Alliance version of the last Barov. Cool. We probably will not be doing that today. And then we're also going to go... I'm going to tell them that we can plan it. If we plan it right, we can go and get Kirtonos. If we kill the ghost, pretty sure she's a Barov. Yeah, so that's cool. But if not, if the party's not into that, then we'll just do another run in a couple days. And but we can cut an entire run out of our adventure if they want to just wait a few seconds while I go get the blood. I have to change my gear to my plus heal gear, so let's do that right now since I am going to be healing this crew once more. Alright, perfect. And let's just stick something I don't care about right there. How about this guy? There's one other thing we've got to turn in, which is we defeated the evil doctor and chopped up the bodies, or burnt the bodies of the 2 dead people. So now we're going to get the second thing in this. This is really why this chain takes forever, because you have to come in and out so many times, and then you actually have to go do a bunch of other quests and go to the Scholomance after, which we'll do that later. So this is Dr. Theolen Krastinov the Butcher.
I can feel my spirit healing, adventurer. You have done my husband and I a great service, but I am certain there is more to be done. A great weight has been lifted from our hearts, adventurer, but your task is not yet complete. Krastinov's master, Kirtonos, still lives. Before you may face Kirtonos, however, you must first secure a method in which to summon him. It is said that Jandis Barov stewards the blood of innocence from Krastinov to Kirtonos. Find her in the sunken catacombs of Scholomance and strike her down. Bring back any clues that you may find.
So let's see if I can figure out how to, this is Dr. Theolen Krastinov the Butcher. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Oh, you know what? We could have stinking turned in the plagued hatchlings, too. Where's that at? Darn it. Where's the rest of the squad? Let me go back and get the plagued hatchlings real quick. These people are on their way. I think I'll have time. I want to turn that in. Dang it. I should have flown to Eastern Plague Lands. I forgot all about this. Or should I walk out there? Actually, what would be closer? Would it be closer to just walk? Where's the rest of the squad? Because this guy is still coming over via flight path. So, oh, I thought I could... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't want to hearth and get all the way there and then come all the way back. We might be able to physically... Actually, it's probably going to be faster to fly. Take the bridge and fly. I forgot about that, because then that will open up the ability for us to get the... yeah, Krastinov, the dragon thing. Uh-oh, we have 2 of them coming into land. We're not going to make it in time. Trying to type and run at the same time. Jeez. I'm just gonna... How close is that other guy? He's super close. We're gonna have to fly there and back. Let's see. Now we're gonna end up holding everybody in as we wait on this. That dude is so close. Alright. But at least it's not, like, insanely far.
With the cauldrons breached, we are now able to introduce the counter-agent into the environment. This should give the Scourge a taste of their own medicine.
Okay, so I have to go to Light's Hope Chapel.
Check with Alchemist Arbington on information regarding the reagents needed to use in the cauldrons. I will be handling all information reports on how we are doing overall.
Not you, girl.
Where would you like...
And I don't know, would it be quicker? And let's mark this off in the spreadsheet. This is Plagued Hatchlings. This is our other one we need to turn in. And that will allow Healthy Dragon Scales to drop. We already have this one. Yeah, so we're going to see. We could then, if we're really lucky, we could do this and Kirtonos, and then that would put us on a hiatus for the episode. It would be... not a hiatus, but we would have a side episode where we could run some of the side missions, the last Barov, maybe the PvP mission. So basically, that if they want to be patient and let us do Kirtonos as well, it will set up a middle episode for us. Possibly, if not Wednesday, it's just going to be a run to go do Kirtonos. And then Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, by that time, we'll also have to slot in one quick Horde run just to do the Barov part. Not the worst. So let's just say maybe by Friday we'll have done that. Thursday, Friday. And we could maybe get in a Blightcaller raid one of those days too. Slot that in there. Just alternate some stuff. Now we're talking about Friday, Saturday. And then that opens up, we'd have to maybe do like a first Stratholme run. Here's the little dragon thing. We're gonna turn it super quick.
Well done, adventurer. It'll be a long time before they can grow another clutch of dragons. I hope it will.
Alright, so we have that one, Clutch of Dragons. Where are we at with Wrap? 3,600. Yeah, so we're gonna see how it goes. I feel bad that I am a little bit short. Yeah, so good luck with us today, and also good luck with me being a healer. I was able to heal a pretty much straight up melee party with a druid tank. I mean, a straight up ranged party with a druid tank. Now this is pretty much straight up melee. So we are going to absolutely see how much better we get here. We have a couple rogues. I'm really worried about like staying on my buffings. Yeah, I prefer the defense if I'm going to be healing. We don't really have a ton of need. Just one stack of water is probably fine. And like, I don't think I even burned through a single stack last time. Then again, that was with... There were a couple hairy situations. I do have some mana potions. Yeah, we don't have a lot of those insignia of the Crusade. I want the Scourge things to be able to drop. What's this? 2% chance when struck in combat? Oh, I should switch that out and put that in instead. I like that better when I'm like soloing stuff as DPS. There we go. Let's put that there. Because this is part of my, I guess, my DPS set versus my... We're really... That's not even good DPS. Yeah, it's like, that thing is sitting, my mount key is like sitting right on the questy hub key. Alright, so then if I anticipate that, then I would think by this weekend we will be running Stratholme live. Which, that's good, because that would allow us to open up the Scarlet Subterfuge questline. So we should be able to finish... Oh, man. Should be able to finish out Scarlet Subterfuge. Let's say around Monday. And then that will also allow us to come back and do the quests needed for the Battle of Darrowshire. So right around mid next week, we should be able to finish. Yeah, so my guess is at the latest, by Wednesday of next week, we will be good with the Battle of Darrowshire. I don't think Stratholme has, like, a ton of, hey, I need to come twice. I need to come do the dungeon twice, I don't think. That means we run it each. So let's say by next weekend we're running undead version of Stratholme. That one I don't know, I have to do the math or... Alright, here we go. We're gonna get started. Now, I have a confidence since I was able to heal last time. Alright, we're gonna go in there and see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna put this on my guy here. All right, so here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna just let these guys go. And try to keep on my healing just like I did last time. We're gonna try our best here. Alright. Okay, so we're entering, so you enter the room and it's the center room. And then when you walk in the gates, you first enter this library here, where there's a left and right thing. I'm trying to learn the dungeon this time. So he's saying, please wait for threat. Yikes. So yeah, this is going to be definitely more challenging to heal with a bunch of melee. But not like the end of the world to heal. And then I might just have to drink more water. And for me, it's better for me to just stay out of the range of... I feel like I don't even want to risk getting interrupted. I don't want to risk getting cleaved. I don't want to risk any of it. Got some homemade cherry pie. Okay, so this is also where the first deed's at. just keep my eye on the healing buffs. And then we gotta go grab that deed over there for McGee's X. Nice. That was just an instant crush. Alright, so here is a, and I do remember this is the first room where there is a deed. Why is the mage automatically getting threat? I don't know what happened there. Oh. Now the one thing is, I don't remember where... Okay, don't know who he's pulling. This little pack right here. And seems okay so far. All right, so far so good. I just don't really, I mean, I don't mind being a healer, but I feel like I'm not really spec'd to maximize it, so... Look, there is a Ice Crown and the Frozen Throne. Yet another book that we can find around here. This is the most annoying deed to get because you gotta kill so many to get in here. Okay, so I gotta... Gotta make sure I'm in LOS. Alright, let's try to reapply buffs. I'm used to having my, my little shaman with the mana rejuvenation too. There we go. Rogue got the deed. Oops. How do you like that? My one swing of damage. Now I'm on the damage charts. Alright, so first room is done. So after you go down in here, you go to the north of this little area, and it kicks around to another door here. Alright. And this takes us to this other little chamber. Alright. Yeah, so I'm asking them, but really it's not a huge deal. If they don't want to do it, it just means we have to run this instance one more time, and I don't mind this dungeon. It's a nice learning experience. I was covered in some webs or something too. I don't know what that guy is summoning. Seems a little sketch. I like that not a lot of people are taking their Scourge Stones, so... Nice Scourge Stone droppage for me. Yeah, the problem is that if these rogues get in the wrong place at the wrong time, like, they very quickly take damage. Okay, so I guess once you get into this room, you want to clear this whole room. Okay. And I vaguely remember doing that. I'm taking some threat now. Go over here and get threat. Okay, so I don't know if we accidentally pulled an extra pack. Looks like our... No. Oh, I don't have mana rejuvenation on? What did I do with that? How did I mess that up? Or did it get cleansed off of me? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we cleared this little room out. Then you go to the north. Oh, this is the Blood of Innocence. Since it's right by the beginning. So now they want to switch salvation to... He's asking me to put salvation on everybody. Because he's wanting the threat generation to be a little bit easier for him. So they're gonna be... Overall, our DPS will go down. Basically not allowing the tank to... The tank feels, I'm no expert. The tank feels that he's not having the opportunity to generate enough threat. Those of you out there in the comments can weigh in on whether you think this is a legit complaint or not. I don't know. If that means that the tank is on the struggle bus, if that means that the DPS is just gung-ho. I could see both sides of the argument, so I don't know. I don't know these people. Okay, so this is, we've continued our way through. This is just all reduced movement speed. Get a big heal off. Yeah, so we got hit with some massive AoE frost. So, no worries. Just get some more Scourge Stones, that's all. It's good, because it's like every so often, you get rep consistently while you're killing the things in the dungeon. I just got hit. Yeah, these guys have like a Shadow Bolt volley or something like that. And it's a pretty big, like this is another clear the room pretty well kind of thing. And that might be why Paladin healers are popular, because of the whole Blessing of Salvation option. My cape is better than that. Both my capes are better than that. Just getting all those in... I don't need those either. I mean, we got a few already. I'm not... Bone fragments I will take. Okay, so here we have another frost mage coming at it. Yeah, this is... Definitely when they hit that frost, it's for sure... Gives the strength a little bit, the tank a little bit of trouble. He's tanking his fury. That's a popular thing. Okay, I need to drink water now. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know why I can't. Alright, so now we're gonna let him get mana. Got just a few seconds left. Before I go up reapplying buffs. I don't know what's in that side little chamber, or if it's anything cool. They just sheeped that little dude. Ooh. That one I needed, so that's a nice upgrade for my boots. I'm gonna go ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will look at that after the fact. And that was the one thing that we needed to upgrade our boots. Oh, someone was asking for decurse. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I can't decurse. Drink another one of these in this room. Yeah, so these are 41 and then 23 plus 7, so 30, so that's a 71 boots. It's not even close. Just a huge boot upgrade. Because we didn't even have caster boots anyway. Alright, so now we've made our way through this little library and we're kind of in the side path. Now, mithril spurs would be nice. I don't think I have any. We'll have to get those when we go to the bank. These guys are annoying. They have some kind of disease. I gotta get out of the way. If I'm getting diseased, I'm too close. Okay, and then we're hoping from here that we get a scale. I do not want to be, dang it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, Yeah, this room is probably one of the biggest pains to heal. At least it was for me last time. Right after this fight, I'm gonna go in for okay, let's start doing a drink while they pull. Next pack. Yeah, he was a little bit out of my healing range. So they didn't get them all, but... And I did not get a healthy dragon scale, but we are going to run that dungeon a couple more times, so... I was hoping dragon scales would drop. Alright, so you kind of go through, you make your way, you loop around. I am not learning this dungeon at all. I feel like... This is, what is this, the Rattlebore? Oh, these are the guys that hit so hard. So this one is probably going to be equally as hard to heal if they're going to cleave like that. Yeah. So I got to keep everybody topped off. But maybe they'll be okay if with the stronger defensive... I mean, with the stronger... maybe they're weaker against melee? Maybe that's the counter to the cleave, the kind of double-edged sword? I don't freaking know. I think this is the Radagor. Another thing that makes this thing hard is that there's so much verticality to the instance. Okay, he's gonna pull another pack. That's Rattlegore. Okay, so we are getting through the next 30 seconds. Uh-oh. I don't need that. Okay, so we got that guy. I did win that little shield. I don't need it. Alright, let's reapply the boofs. So we did not kill all the dragons, but it's not a big deal. Alrighty, and we will drink myself. Okay. So that was going down there underground to fight Rattlegore. I think, yeah, Rattlegore gives you this viewing room key, which is maybe right here. Don't know. But I do know you need it to progress, so you have to go down and beat Rattlegore. Oh yeah, these are the guys that leave like a trail of turds. Alright, and then I don't want to change everybody's blessing just to have a few seconds of freedom. Oh, Cryptine parts. Those are for that one quest. I forgot. That's another rep thing. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. So he got disease. Things are just, requiring work on the part of the healer. This is just so much more clicking, I think, than a lot of other healing specs probably are. Just because you're spamming Flash of Light so much. So that's where the viewing room door thing is, I guess. Okay. So here we're in the viewing room. Oh, this is where everybody's neutral. There's no bad guys in here. And then it lets you go down underground. And this takes us to another one of these rooms down here. I don't remember what it is down here. This is the laboratory. I think there's a deed in here. I remember from yesterday. And a boss. And also if you are a alchemist. There's an alchemist laboratory here. So far, so good. I like that we got some new boots. Finally got those hideous green boots off. You know, I talked at the end of the episode last time about how our current boots had to go. So I'm glad they did that for us. Ross Frost Whisper, he is... Eventually we'll have to kill him, but not until we complete the whole chain. So he'll be part of it too, the Lich Ross Frost Whisper. My guess is he's probably annoying and has like cold magic or some BS like that. Okay. I don't remember what his deal is. I do remember this, that he has a frost shield, which is going to make the whole DPS experience more difficult. He's not really. He's already dead. Cool. Don't need it. What did they get? I don't know. Alright, so that was, yes, I saw them get the second one. I don't know what that guy got. That was so good. He said good luck, and then the mage said finally. I don't know. Alright, so now we come out and go back a side path, and this is where we're in like the 6 boss little... It's called the Headmaster's Study, but this is like 6 bosses in a row. 6 little rooms, 6 little bosses. It's kind of like stockades for big boys and girls. Uh-oh. Okay, now I gotta put salvation on all these people. And whatchamacallit on myself. I did that last time. I walked right off the edge. Yeah, that's like the one time I can do any kind of damage in this whole instance. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm bummed that the little blue dragon skills didn't drop, but we do have to do one more run of this. And you know what? Even if it happens on the Horde, that's fine. Alright, so this is where Lorekeeper Polkit is. Who is Lorekeeper Polkit, you say? I don't know, a zombie? Whatever, man. Yeah, I guess the tank just kites him. Yeah, and everybody else just AoEs him down. So I guess that's kind of the key. They're kind of like the slimes in, what is it, Moradon? Yeah, oh man, he's just getting diseased left and right. Why is everybody getting just so much disease out the wazoo? Oh, I got the Skin of Shadow. I wanted that thing. I don't know what it's for. Somebody said it's just a mat for something, but either way, we have it now. Alright, 1 of 6 bosses done. Go ahead and heal. Or restore my mana while they're pulling the next rune. Alright, 5 to go. Plus then we have to go back and do... Okay. Alright, let's get him going. Uh-oh. Yeah, bro. Alright. So... that was a little dicey, but it's because of the stupid poison clouds. Alright, they dissipated. And now you have Dr. Theolen Krastinov. This is the guy we killed last time. So if you wanted to, we could have gone back out and our first run through. If we planned this right, you could have gone back out. Let me come to the front. Do this part. Okay, we got that. Ooh. A Librum for me. Heck yeah. That's dope as heck. Alright, so that was 2. We have 4 dungeons to go. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a really good little flash-a-light booster right there. Let's see. Okay, so here's little room 3. Fighting some little ghosts or something. Man, how's my bag space getting? Pretty full. That's so much. That's so nice that I got that flash-a-light Librum. All right, cool. I'll let everybody get it on. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. Alright, let's get this mage. Get another rogue going. Okay, so here's the lady we need. No, isn't it? No. Not the lady we need. She seems pretty easy. Just some healer lady. Cool. Okay. So now I'll take the next dark rune. Everybody has one. Alright, so we have done half of the little boss room combo. The Ravinian. Very popular guy. I think that's who we did first, too. On our run. Right. Okay. Maybe if people could let me fight. Or let me get mana. But I'll go for it after this one. Okay, we'll go for some mana right now while they get started. Okay, here's Marshal Bruxor, our tank, going at it. And here we are. They got him. Nice. Actually, we got those last time. Those Deathbone leg guards, I think they're the same ones I got before. Alright. Penultimate of the little boss rooms. This is called the Shadow Vault. This is where our girl's at. Okay. Don't need that. I got another one. Now, on this run, everybody's passing on that thing. Okay, so here's our girl that we need for the dungeon. Oh, she's immune too. Darn it. I ran. Is that the lady? Oh, Lady Jandis Barov. So that wasn't her. Wrong Barov. Oh gosh, hopefully this is not This is the one that we had to plan so hard last time, and then it was all for naught. So I gotta be ready to, like, bubble if I need to. I'm gonna go ahead and let them suffer under that thunderclap a little more. Oh, man. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Jeez. I don't know what happened there. Okay. I'm gonna try to... Uh-oh. Bro. Dang, that guy stinks. Okay, so now we're back into that one. That guy, he just charged him. So, I didn't realize it was going to go down that way. Guy's hard. And... we just got to be a little bit more strategic about how we get him. Fear undead, one add, burn the other. Alright, so try that guy again. Put some shadow resistance. I think just healing the tank will fix it. Alright, yeah, so, of course, blame the healer. That's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and drink. Eat, drink, be merry, and, try to not let that crap happen again. Okay, so let's get on the healer. Yeah, he just goes so fast. And he hits me too with this buff, this debuff. Yeah, so we got him that time. Alright. So that was... Alright, and then here's this guy. I don't know where the Lady Janice got whatever is. Oh, I gotta kill the mobs? Ah. Oh, man. That is a ranged wand. Okay, the tank is leaving. Did we get the bag? Helm of Valor. This is maybe cool. 526, 15, 9. So was that whole thing for nothing? Did we not get a, did we waste a run on this? 23, 8. Well, crap. Great. So now that I realize most people skip her, I have to do this entire stupid run. That's so annoying. That's really lame. Okay. Guess I'll need this and... So that was a complete waste. Well, thanks, guys. I'm really disappointed. I'm trying not to be salty that at the very end, nobody mentions that. Like, I mentioned multiple times I needed that bag. And I didn't realize there was a second Barov. Where is she at? Maybe I can get... That's super... Alright, so this Helm of Valor, I think I had another piece of the Valor set. Got those Deathbone leg guards, I think I had... No, those are the light bracers. That's so annoying. So let's look at the Scholomance. Now I know I've got to specify when I'm getting a group together that we specifically need that. Because now I've got to go through the whole process, and I only have so much time in my life that I can... I didn't realize that this is like the one lady... Jandis Barov. Most people skip her. You go in the entrance, go down the stairway, and then she's right there. Alright, so hopefully... we can grab somebody. Somebody says, so I have one person that will go for that. All right. All right, so I have 2 people. That's good. And now I can also equip my rest of my stuff. It's awesome. I gotta just try to remember how to get out of this dungeon. So this is not going to be... That's a little pat guy. Gotta go this way. Now is my muscle memory. Can it get me out of here in time before the mobs respawn or whatever? There's the little dragons. Okay, I'll try to invite this rogue. And we'll see. Maybe I can, because this is so... What the heck is this? Okay. There you go. That was not the right area. That's where we got the thing. Alright, so where is my other dude? Okay, so that wasn't it. This guy, maybe? Is it this way? I'm trying to just find my way out here. Or is this the... That was the actual... That's actually where I came from. That guy just did the little PvP, but it looks like we're going to be able to... Okay, we must have came in that way. Now that I remember, you go in this room and it looks all spooky. You're like, oh, and I first walked in and was like, are there any deeds right here? Okay. Then you have these little spider guys that just pat around just trying to kill me. That's the little blood of the innocents thing. So we could get Kirtonos after, too. That's the goal. Alright, and here's where we go upstairs. Alright, cool. Okay. So we might be able to still pull this off. A little longer, a little hiccup. We just need 1 DPS and we have a whole group. So we just need a quick, we could probably 4-man it. If needed. I mean, my DPS is not as good as everything else, but... So, I don't know. There we go. Okay, sweet. So now we have another squad. We whipped it together that fast. Okay. So I'm just typing it out. Sorry, I know it's boring when I type. I'm quiet, but I'm just trying to explain and rally the troops. We have everybody on the way, so it'll take a minute for us to try to do this. I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. I don't know why this person is permanently looking like they're poisoned. It's kind of weird. Poison on them. Yeah, we have 2 people coming from Ironforge. We have a tank. We have a... Honestly, we could do this with whatever. Alright, so if I'm looking very clearly, you enter the dungeon right here, right? Okay. And that's right here. Then we need to go to B. B is this little room down here, which will take you to... Blood Steward... No, it takes you to a torch lever. What do you do there? Does that open up that secret chest? And it brings you to Janice Barov. So she's one of the early things. Alright, we got Sorrow Hill, Dun Morog, Plague Mist Ravine, Bluegill Marsh. They're flying. They're flying. Sorry, and how are we on time? We're not that bad. Even all this being said, first of all, I was able to get a group pretty fast. As you saw, Scholomance, that filled up pretty decently fast. So we might go a little over on the record because it's going to probably be 5 more minutes as we wait on these people to arrive. But this dungeon this should be pretty quick. Like if I'm going to scout this out, you know, we look down here. So we go into this room in the front, and we somehow need to get over here to B. So is that this way? Is that this way? Do we go through? No, it doesn't. I don't think we go through there. Do we go this way? I'm just scouting it. I don't want to die or anything, but... Okay, so... If you go all the way through there... Maybe that's what it is. I bet you that is what it is. So we go all the way through. This is actually cool too, like if you wanted to go do some... Yeah, so this is the little spooky area. So it's got to be in here. There, this is the little shadowy thing we never go to. Gotcha. So that's where it is. I don't know why we need all these dark runes. Maybe there. So, I'll just let them know I won't even compete. Since some of the people need the dark runes, they can go for it. I don't care. I have 2 Skin of Shadows, whoopity-doo-dah. Let's look up Skin of Shadow while we're waiting. Skin of Shadow. What the heck is that? It is an objective of 4 quests. Breastplate of Bloodthirst. Leg plates of the Chromatic Defiler. You need 5 of them. A Librum of Focus. Ultimate Deception. We have got 2. Oh, they're soulbound. Okay, so I guess you're going to ultimately need these for the quests. That's fine. I have 2, so don't use them. Gleekon. Alright, Caradero, he's on the way. This person's in Hillsbad. Sorrow of Hill, they're almost there. He's here. So 4 out of 5 are pretty much here. What quest? Let's look those up. What quest is it? It's called Dark Rune. Oh, there you go. Just showed you right there. In Dire Maul. Instigator's Enchantment. What is that for? Okay. Let's look it up. Dark Rune. It is an objective of just that one quest. It's part of this. So we will need it for that chain. You need 4 dark runes. So you do have to run Scholomance over and over again. But this whole Gates of Encourage thing, that's going to 100% be part of our, I think. I don't know if it'd be part of our Vanity project or not. So I shouldn't even sweat it, because we're going to freaking need this over and over again anyway. Oh yeah, let's put this... No, we'll leave this thing on. My bags are full. I guess let's toss some light stuff that I know we're not going to need. I don't need a hard spider tip. All right. Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm... All right. All right, so this is where we need to go for this lady. Okay. Alright, we got 4 here. I don't know what these little dudes are. I do not know what this little part is. We never did it before. You're right, most people do skip it. Okay. These guys are annoying. I don't know how you make them not get back up. I don't ever do this part.
It's too far away.
Yeah. Maybe this way. Go for it, guys. Maybe they want to go this way? I don't know. I literally don't ever do this. I've never done it before. It's not that I don't ever. This is only my second time running this today. All right. Jeez. These guys are not messing around. Yeah, it's the freaking... The poison that they just sit on us is lame.
I'm out of range.
Okay. What the heck? This is like this is a 100% crap show. Okay, yeah, I'm saying I see why people skip this room. And we have a full melee squad. At least I still have my drinkies. Alright, so let's see what we got. We are, after this pull, we're like 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, when it's one like that, cool. More power to him. And then he's gonna pop, oh man. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why people skip this room. Cool. Alright. This little dude's gonna come back from the dead. Alright. My girl. Old Glee Contessa. Like, do I want to be a mid healer or do I want to be a mid DPS? And maybe mid is being generous, guys. I was thinking no. Yep, there he goes. Gonna explode into a cloud of poison. Alright, so we've made it back to the back. And then we could probably go get Kirtonos also. This is just a quick little run. I mean, if nothing else, at least this run won't be a waste, even if they don't want to get Kirtonos. That guy. Big old reanimated corpse. Okay. Yeah, we got a, that little dude over there. I don't think it really helps anything when we're, when they're on the ground. There you go. Okay, so we have like one pack left to pull. And yeah, these are not elites, so these guys are fine. These risen aberrations. Oh, we got a mana potion out of it. So I guess I'm doing the pulls. Don't go too far, Newman. Okay. Yeah, pull them away from the walls, guys. Pull them away. I'm scared they're gonna pull another pack, and I don't like it. I guess not. I guess those guys are not LOSing through the walls. Okay. Alright, so this is Our Lady, Justice Barov. Whoa. I wasn't sure which one was which. And I originally had, I think I had the right one.
Inventory is full.
Okay, so I gotta dump some of this stuff. And then I gotta dump that. Two-handed sword, 52.1. That's the journal of her. The journal of Janice Barov is filled with rantings and ravings. Rantings and ravings about the undead. Towards the end of the book is what appears to be a tailoring pattern for the creation of bag of some sort. You understand... Understanding of tailoring is insufficient to decipher the pattern. So if we were a tailor, you could have got... we could have got some tailoring recipe right there. Now let's see if people are down for that. I don't remember where Kirtonos is. Pretty sure it's out front. But at least we got the bag. And I think he's really early in the instance. We'll have to look at the... as we go out. Caps lock is still on. Alright, so... Eva fades in and out of focus.
Bag of horrors! This is it, adventurer. The blood of innocence. The purest blood used to appease Krastinov's master. It is with this blood that Kirtonos may be summoned. It is with this blood, then, that Kirtonos must be destroyed. Take the blood to the porch. Place it upon the brazier. Kirtonos will come. He cannot resist. When he appears, unleash the fury and wrath of 1,000 innocent deaths upon him. Should you succeed, you will earn more than just our gratitude.
Yeah, so Kirtonos is 2. Yeah, so he's in that little nub, that little node. And up here. So if I come up to this area, Kirtonos is... Alright, so here's Kirtonos. This is where we will summon this guy. There's Ace Warrior, Pet Detective. Don't know where he's at. Let's see, otherwise we can just try it without him. Newman will become the... Actually, I think Newman is the tank. So that's good. We've already... I guess let's go to our spreadsheet here and put... We just did the Bag of Horrors. So that's good. We don't have to go do that again. Add a few more. Oh, dang it. We just turned in Bag of Horrors and then picked up Kirtonos the Herald. Okay. Alright, so we are... He lets out a shrill cry. Kirtonos the Herald. I forgot it's a gargoyle. I saw a picture of this. I didn't forget because I've done this. Forgot because I saw a picture of it. Yeah, what is that thing? Oh, he's like a vampire or something. Can he be stunned? No. I had a feeling he couldn't. He can be exorcised, though. Cool. Save a little bit of mana. Oh, he turned into that thing? That's cool. Okay. I guess I'll pop my... If I need to, I'll pop some extra thread over. Got him. Alright. We don't need those. No, these are just straight up tank. Boots. All right, so that was it. That's all we needed to do. I guess we can walk this guy out and show him where the deeds are at. Alright, so let's see. Let's see, maybe they know, maybe they don't know. Here's deed 2. Then we come into the viewing area, which I think is this way. Yeah, this way. I think that's the viewing door. Then you go through here. And then... Pretty sure they're both in here. I don't remember which two that they're in. Not this one. One has water, one has coffins. Oh, wait, no. I thought one was right in here. Oh, yeah. That's where you burn the bodies. I thought that was, Okay, so let's try this one. This is the coven. No. Okay. Alright, so the second person left the party. I'm trying to just help these other two find it. I don't really remember. The Ravinian? See one of them? No. Yeah. Yes. One back here. Alright, let's see if I can look at my map and find out. Deed 13, 11, 12, 7. Okay, the deed to Brill. Okay, so that's by the Lich, the last Frost Whisper Lich. That's down in this room. Alright, so that's good. We did a lot of work here. I'm proud of ourselves, and then we're gonna walk out. Probably in the back. Right there. There we go. So that's good. So we did have some people come help us. It was pretty quick. It did extend our episode, but it ended up from being a wash to, like... I don't know about talking to these Scholomance students. I'm kind of scared. But I was, it ended up being me afraid that this was going to be a wash of an episode to actually working out. And we got what I hoped. We saved ourselves an entire run. I will not be doing a full run of this for a little bit of time. I gotta do, like I said, now we have probably a side episode we can do. I don't know why people want to run this dungeon so much unless it's for the... Unless it's for the... Those dark runes, I guess you need them. So if you do a whole run and just get one, that'll just be something that we do. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know that that's even going to be vanity. We might just... Maybe, and by I say vanity, but a lot of that will be, like, we're just going to start to do some retail and stuff like that too. Like, once we get to the Gates of Ahn'Qiraj. I mean, but that's kind of part of it. Okay, so let's turn this one in and find out what our next step is.
With the death of Kirtonos, a chapter in the horrible tale of Scholomance comes to a close. There is, however, more to be done. Others here are now aware of your brave acts. Take this, adventurer. It is a piece of our own essence. It will allow you to communicate with the other lost souls of Caerdaro.
Neither of these are great for my build, but now we can talk to the ghosts of Caerdaro, which where does that open us up? This says Magistrate Marduk. Where's he at? So is that like... Okay, so let's find out what that one is. So this is called the Human Frost Whisperer. Let's find out where that quest is at. I want to be able to pick it up. The Human Frost Whisperer. Okay, so it's picked up from Magistrate Marduk. People say you have to have completed. You'll be able to see him. He's up in the castle where the Scholomance instance starts. Okay, so he's up here. Ah, I see. We did walk around and explore this. I don't know if I did it on camera or not. And we still need to get a healthy dragon blobbity blue blah, so that's gonna have to happen on one of our runs. I didn't see any of them drop, honestly. I don't see this magistrate up in the castle. I don't know where he's at, guys. How would you ever even, other than knowing that now I can talk to these people, how on God's green earth would you ever find that? It just says up in the castle where the instance starts. Where? It doesn't look like that's where he is. Okay, maybe I need a little bit better... No. Is now in front of the instance next to a cart. So maybe he used to be, but maybe they moved him to make him a little more easy to find. So, but you get this whole thing and you get a trinket that lets you talk to the ghosts. I don't... It says in front of the instance next to a cart. Where? Oh, do I have to have the trinket on? Come on, you ding-dong. Duh.
Some were spared the anguish that memories provide.
Tell me about the Cult of the Damned.
The Cult of the Damned has grown large in scope. Nearly every city, from the capitals to the small hamlets and hovels of both the Horde and Alliance, have cult members hidden amongst their citizenry. Do not look so surprised. The cult only wears a uniform for ritual and ceremony. It is quite possible that you have interacted with one during your adventures and not even known.
Impossible.
Is it? This has always been their method of operation. What is of greater value to Kel'Thuzad and the ever-growing Scourge army? A zealous, living follower that can work their way into a society and then unleash a plague, destroying thousands, or a single undead trooper? Certainly, you cannot be that dense, yes, traveler. They live, work, and plot among you.
This is disheartening. Is there anything I can do to stop this?
The Cult of the Damned has grown large.
Stop? No. Slow down, maybe. The Scholomance is their primary source of training and education. It is from there that the cult members fan out and ultimately make their way into our societies. That is why we must strike at the source, the very heart of the Cult of the Damned. Who do I need to kill?
Is it? This has always...
Slow down, human. The one you need to kill is already dead. Killing him again will serve no purpose. There are very few ways in which a lich can actually be destroyed, and none of those means are available to you or I. That is why I have a plan. A plan that will have a very noticeable and real impact upon the cult. What is this plan?
Is it?
It's simple, really. Rob the Lich Frostwhisper of his powers, return him to his mortal form, and then slay him once and for all. What? Who is that?
Is it? This has...
I suppose that I'm getting ahead of myself. Frostwhisper is the overseer of this school. the being responsible for training all of its dark masters. A lieutenant and favored pupil of Kel'Thuzad, he was once a hedge mage of Stormguard, a rogue wizard that never received his formal training from Dalaran. When Kel'Thuzad opened the cult, Ras was among the first to join his ranks. Ras knew that through dark magic he would find immortality. Continue, please.
Is it? This has...
And find it he did. After quickly advancing through the ranks of the cult, the Lich King himself granted Ross immortality. Thus was born Ross Frostwhisper, the Lich. Now do you understand? Yes, I do.
Is it? This...
Good. In order to carry out my plan, we must first create a life stone. Are you prepared to act? Yes, I am. Give me the quest. Some were spared the anguish that memories provide.
The undead fear life just as the living fear death. It is not unusual for a sentient undead being to completely destroy all remnants of his or her previous life after having turned. Unfortunately, in order to create an artifact capable of reverting Ras Frostwhisper to a mortal, we must have a keepsake from his years among the living. You must venture to the ruined city of Stromgard, Frostwhisper's home, and search for such an item. May luck be with you, adventurer.
I mean, that's cool. Alright, so... we need to go to Stromgard. That's in Arathi. Really not that worried. So we have to find one of those keepsakes of remembrance. We're also going to have... I'm going to go ahead and Hearth right now. What's our time at here? Yeah, we did a long episode, but it ended up being, you know, poopsies. I got to do the math on this helmet. And then... oh, I should have had those rogues open my lockboxes. Let's see if we got any rogues right here. Let's see, how many do we have? One? Just one. Alright, I put that in trade just in case. We'll keep that in the bag, I don't mind. I'll just put that in there anytime I run a dungeon. I don't need these waters.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not
Okay.
in the whole history. The whole history.
Some of this stuff I can be saving for turning in. I don't really want that shield. I don't need it. I'm not ever gonna do that. I guess the Ichors of Undeath. Got a bunch of those. These Aquamarines. Okay, what else do we got that I can stack in there? We can turn in a couple rune cloths. I don't really see anything else that I need to dump away. I have some things I can sell.
Go with honor, friend.
But nothing like... oh, there's another Ichor of Undeath.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Okay.
Be careful.
And then... man, all these people want to sell Strath boosts? Jeez Louise. Alright, we're gonna go turn in a couple stacks of Frost rune cloth. Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. I mean, Scholomance run seems to be pretty popular. I honestly, yes, one day I did have a hard time getting my first run, but then today it's pretty quick, so I don't know. I guess it depends. Are you doing it in the evening
Hello.
like we are right now?
Have a good one.
Adventurer, without
Or are we doing it
half of
in...
the tribe, we'd surely suffer.
Is that all of them?
Thank you for your continued efforts.
Yeah. Okay, and then I'll get on a flight path to take us to Arathi, and we're gonna do
I sell
two...
only the finest arcane gear, made by the crafters and mages here in the city of Stormwind.
I want to save those. Since I'm doing this, I'll take that off temporarily. Those can get sold. I don't need a shield. Yeah, let's do the math on this. Okay, so for DPS purposes, first of all, I'm getting another 20 points of armor. So, I have to take that into consideration. But without that, I'd get 52 for armor, plus 19, that's 62, 72, plus 10, 82, 89, plus a little bit more. Call it 4 points. So 93 total points, not counting the 20 for armor, which is not nothing. And this is giving us 52 plus 24, so 76, plus 11 and a half, 87 and a half, call it 390. So it's just not quite as good all around. I'm going to sell that. Decision made. Okay, the rest of this stuff we're going to put in there. My problem is that I've got to carry so much for the having a second healer set.
Have a good one.
All right, the only other thing we really need to do today is hop on. Yeah, that earnest proposition, which starts the Gates of Encourage line. I don't know. That's probably around the time when I think we'll turn it over to Vanity. I'm torn. We're just never gonna play retail because there's just so much to freaking do. All right. I wanted to repair too. We're gonna get on the flight path and fly to Arathi.
Wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
We're gonna go to Arathi, and so next time we play, we're gonna come get this piece. There's going to be another step to do in that quest line for sure. We will also try and do the last Barov. So that's fine too. We'll research that. While we're running around, I'll also see if we can get a raid together for Nathanos. I don't know how many we're going to need. That might have to be a different episode. We can also... Actually, you know what we can also do, depending on time? We can do this Crown Guard Tower. Get that. We probably won't do the raid. That's... but, you know, before I do that whole episode, I might take a day on Wednesday and just do my one obligatory run, do the last Barov run on Horde. Alright, everybody, I appreciate you guys spending time with me today. It was fun running the dungeon, and even though it got scary for a little while, we ended up completing everything that we wanted to complete, and it didn't take that much longer than normal. Hey, join me in a couple days for the next installment of this, and join me tomorrow if you want to see one of our Final Fantasy installments. But either way, this episode's in the pipe. 5x5.